Okay, so everyone cool. So we're gonna look at half guard, carry on playing half guard. We're gonna try and look at the other side now. We were playing with trying to get underhooks, trying to sweep, trying to get on top. We've been playing with different ideas for submissions. But what we're gonna look now is trying to pass that guard and what we need to do that, okay? So let's just use Chris to start with. Okay. So let's just start with something simple just to get going again. What we've been doing for the past couple of weeks is trying to flatten the person out. Okay, so all the person is on top is going to be trying to do is flatten out. Person on the bottom, I want you to fight for an underhook. If you get an underhook, start again. Okay, so that person on top, you've really got to do your best to not allow them to get an underhook. Yeah, you need the underhook stabilized for 3 seconds. So you can have this little battle. So if you get the underhook, I'm going to underhook you back. So you can still have these little pummels, yeah, these little battles. If he gets the underhook and you can't get anything back until you're here, okay, reset, start again. Yeah. The goal for me as the person on top is to try and get him on his back, chest to chest, and pin him for 3 seconds. Yes.
Sorry. So when you did that, what's to stop? But that's not an underhook? Am I being really
So this is an underhook.
that side is?
But if I go here, this is an underhook.
What if you flatten him out and then
That's an underhook. Yeah, that's an with this one.
with his right arm?
This one, there's double underhooks. Yeah, it's this one that we're worried about, not so much this one. Yeah, it's this underhook that we're worried about. Yeah, because he can. That's fine. No, it's fine. So yeah, so he's yeah. This is what he wants to fight for. As long as I can get my hand back, even if I come across here, this is fine. Yeah, cool. Everyone good? So I'm looking to gain. That's not those. You can do both. Yeah, upper body and lower body to try and attack them to get them flat. Okay, cool. Let's just go, 5 minutes of this, and then we're going to play around with it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Jump in a 3, mate. With whoever you want. Yeah, jump with you guys. Good, good. There's your 3. Nice, reset, start again. There's your 3, that's your 3 seconds. There you go, got it flat, that's excellent. Good. Edging around to the back there. Sorry guys. That's all right. Get. That's flat, good. Try and get the underhook, Ash. That's good. Can you use his head? Can you twist his head? Change his posture? With the other arm, maybe. That's it, no? Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3. There's the underhook. Good work. Good work. Good work. That's it. How can you rotate to twist her posture? Think about levers. So you've got the head, which is the end of one lever. You can twist her head. There's the underhook. 1, 2, 3. All right. Yes, sir.
You know what happened the other day?
What happened the other day? Oh, you cut your hand. Controlling the head, getting the cross face. It's good, it's good. That's good.
I've done the wrong one every time.
No, that's right. The underhook. No, sorry, the other one. You're right. You're right. Yeah, that's it. I've done the one every time. No, you had the other time. The other time you had your legs in the other leg, and it was fine. It's not what I did last time. No, you had your legs the other leg. Nice. That's good. I like it. Nice one. Nice one. Can you put more pressure on the head there? You twisting. Nice. That's good. 1, 2. Hang on. No, that was good. That was good. It was great. Time. Excellent. Okay, everyone. Everyone cool? Some good ideas. What did you... Chip. So, what were you guys trying to do then to try and flatten them out? Where were you trying to control? Yeah.
The arm they were trying to bring round.
Yeah,
bring that.
Oh, as the person underneath or the person on top? Yeah. So where were they trying to? So they were trying. All right. So are we saying this person here was trying to control this arm?
No, if I try to flatten him out.
Oh yeah.
I'd have my right arm on his
hip.
left there. Yeah.
Yeah, around here.
Down.
Yes, and then pushing down this way.
Yeah, and then work
That's excellent. I really like this way. So let's get back here. A little bit. I really like this way of trying to flatten the person. Initially, is by having the hand on the hip and keeping my elbow in. Yeah. As soon as this elbow starts to flare, there's the opportunity for the underhook. Yeah. So we've always got to try and remember keep our friends close, but our elbows closer. Yeah. So our elbows are always here. Okay. Right, so I'm going to start to, what I quite like doing is I bring my knee in and I push his hip to the ground, so I get more square onto him. Yeah, now I can look to start working my way up. So I quite like what you did there. That's good. What else did anyone try and do?
So you do a bit of a battle of the legs as well.
Battle of the legs?
Trying to get my hips to the perfect.
So you could be here a little bit. Yeah.
Try and release your right leg.
All right, so trying to free. Yeah. So we'll get into that a little bit more, but yes, absolutely. That's kind of the goal of where we want to go first. But we do want to try and attach to the upper body, which I think I saw you guys doing, is where you're coming around the head and trying to attach the upper body here and get really controlled. So most of you guys, when you were getting the win, you were coming in with a. Let's go back over this way. So most of you guys, let's go right. So most of you guys, when you were getting the win, you were coming around the head and even coming under the arm and pinning here, yeah? And getting some good upper body control and driving in. This is great, okay? So a couple of ways, this is good to start. So try and pin that hip to get them moving, then you can start working your way up. Sometimes it can be quite difficult, especially if they're overcompensating. So if you really tuck this elbow in and you kind of turn almost onto your back, is showing me. This can be really quite difficult now to me trying to get this here to try and turn him to move, yeah? This can be quite difficult, yeah? But if I can start going with the lower body to start opening him up a little bit and then start coming around the head, that's quite handy as well, okay? Things to think about. Okay, so we're gonna start now with the upper body controlled, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come around the head, yeah, here, and you're gonna come under the arm. Okay, so the way I like to try and do this, so I get 2 fingers, I put them under the sort of crease of the armpit there, and I pull him into me, and then I drive in. Yeah, so I drive my shoulder in and I come up on top. Where I double up with my hand here, okay? This is just one way of controlling. Another good way of controlling, because we have the gi, is to wrap the gi. So we open the gi out and pass it underneath, and then we pull in once again, okay? Everyone cool? So I'm here, I pass the gi, come under, or just hold the crease of the armpit, pull, and drive my shoulder in, then I can lock it back up over the top. Yeah? Okay, so we're going to start with this upper body control. The goal for me is to free my knee, the trapped knee. Okay? So I've got to try and get this knee out and either on the floor this side or on the floor the other side. So here or here. Okay? That's all you've got to try and do. All right? Things to think about. How can you get rid of that knee? Can you use gravity? Can you use the other leg? Yeah, think about different ways and play with different ideas to try and free that knee to get it on one side or the other side. Okay, cool.
But we're starting chest to chest.
Starting chest to chest, flattened out. Person on the bottom, your goal is to get back to a full closed guard. All right, so you've got to try and get back to, so free this leg, get back to closed guard. Okay? Cool? Simple? Okay, excellent. Grab a new partner, let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. That's it. And this hand is going to go on the other side of his arm. That's it. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Nice. Knee through. Good. Good. Yeah, so as soon as you felt his legs open, put the knee up. Nice. Can you free that knee? Could you use your other leg to free the knee? Oh no. Oh no. Hips go a little bit too high. Yeah, try and pick that foot up and drive your knee through. That's good. Can you use your foot on his knee? Push and pull. There's your knee. There you go. There you go. There you go. As soon as you feel those legs open, remove the leg. Yeah. So if you really get good control on that upper body, you can start using your other foot maybe to start freeing your leg. Yes. Can you step that foot over her knee? Can you turn your hips? Can you turn your hips and sit on the floor? Can you turn your hips and sit and face them? Knees gone? Good. Nice, Tom. Can you turn your hips and sit and face them? Good. Nice. Legs back, good. Knees gone. Good. Two minutes. Yes, nice. Leon, feel good. It's good. Fight that back. Good, 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 good. Frames are back. Push the knee out. Ah. What? How to Train Your Dragon as well? You like it? Good. They have made live action, haven't they? They have. Oh, really? That'll be good. No. Try to get that underhook back if you can. That was a good control. Can you free on it? Can you use your other foot to free on it? It's nice control there. Oh, hips just a little high, So if you could use that other foot, push and pull would have been good. But that was nice. That I think he had double underhooks for a second where his arms were like up here. That was a nice position. Time, everyone. Good. Talk amongst yourselves. Everyone cool? Check. Okay. So, how did you find it? Did you manage to get your knee out a couple of times? Did you find that if your hips went too high, you gave the opportunity for the yeah, that's definitely a possibility. It gives the opportunity for the closed guard. Yeah. You can still have your head high. You've just got to make sure you've got good pressure on the upper body, yeah? So, some little things to think about. If I'm here, yeah, did any of you guys manage to play around with wrapping the gi? No? Think about it for the next one as well, but I really like this. If I can wrap the gi, this is so solid. Yeah, if he tries to turn in, it's really difficult for him to really try and turn. So this is excellent if we can do it. And I can start driving in as well. Now, look, I don't mind propping my hip up, yeah? Because if he wants to get his leg back, he has to be able to move his hips. But if I'm controlling the upper body, if I'm controlling his head, he's not going to be able to move his hips very well. Yeah? So it's just one option you have. Is you can come here, pull in, get a really good upper body pressure, and then shake your knee free and drive it to one side. Yeah, so that's just one option you have. Not necessarily my preferred option, but it's an option. Yeah. The other way I like to do things is using the other leg. Now, a few of you started to do this, so explore this a little bit more. But if I'm here, I really want to try and keep this upper body control. And I want to use my foot inside the knee to start trying to free my leg to come out, yeah? So if he's hooking up here, I'm keeping him flat, and I start using like the instep of my foot to start prying my knee through, yeah? Sometimes it can be difficult, but it's just another option, okay? Everyone cool? Okay, we're going to change the position slightly, but we're still going to work on the same idea of trying to free the knee. Okay, so now you're still in half guard. Okay, I'm going to pass the gi this time, or if you're not, you can still come around here. Okay, what you're going to do is going to sit your hip to face them, so you're here. You see how my leg is underneath this leg here. Okay, underneath. So if we come back, let's spin around this way a bit. Okay. So I've got the cross face, I've got upper body control. I'm going to sit underneath here and squeezing in, okay? My chest is on his chest. I'm in this position, my leg is underneath, okay, I've got to still try and free my knee. Okay, person on the bottom, you have two goals. You can either try and roll me over, yeah, and sweep me, or get your guard back, yeah, to get back to a closed guard. Okay, cool. So we're here. I'm going to start with my leg underneath, yeah. Play around. You've got this, or you've got the collar as well. Yeah, play around. See what's better. Yeah, what you like to do. All right. We try and free this knee. Cool. Good. Everyone play around with that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. So, come on, half guard. That one's sliding underneath. There.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
Yeah, good. So you've got a pinch on this leg now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got to try and get you back. Yeah. Or from here. Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool?
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Grab, jump in a 3 with you. Keep an eye on you. Can you free that knee? Yes. Yes. Get that knee up. Good. Good. Or try and get your leg back, yeah? Try and lock your legs up. Good. Good. Keep that knee. Good. Yeah. Here, do it as well. I'll jump in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so you're sitting in underneath. Good. All right, I'm going to try and roll you over or get my guard back.
Yeah.
You're going to try and free your leg.
Yeah.
Okay? Right, let's go. Yeah. That was good. Think about what you could do with my legs. What could you do with my legs? Yeah, that's it. So this one sits under. You're still locking this leg over, his knee. That's it. Try and lock your legs up. So you're really squeezing. Here, yeah, okay. You good, Tom? Try and free your knee. Okay. Three minutes left. As soon as those legs are on the floor, knees are apart, you can get that knee out. Okay. Ah. Frustrated seagull. Knees free. Knees free. In fact, guard's back though, so he's got a guard, but also the knees free. Yeah, yeah. Either one. Yeah, no. But then the knees free. Okay. A few steps there, and now the knees come out. Oh shit! You got to try and do your best to keep your knees together, right? Yeah, because if you as soon as you start to open your legs up, step out. Come on. That's it. Nice. Can you use it? Can you use your leg? Oh, lovely, lovely. Let's go. The guard's so close. See, the thing is, I know it's the wall, but also there you go. I didn't want to stop you. If that wall wasn't there.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you get an underhook with this one? Can you go under or not? Yeah, good. Now go for it. Yes. Can you free your knee? Yes, go. Keep that pressure. Yes. Thumbs up. And that's the trick. Oh no! Oh no, Ash! 20 seconds. Knee through, knee through. Good. Time. Talk amongst yourselves, give some feedback. Tommy Cooper. All right, everyone all right? Okay, so let's have a look at this position a little bit. Chip, please. So I think a lot of you guys find that passing the gi is quite effective? Yeah? So passing the gi around really does help with control, because you're controlling the shoulder distally to stop him from being able to turn in. So it's a real strong control to have if you can get it. Okay, so if I sit in, yeah, I'm sitting in on the leg, okay? What I quite like doing, yeah, is I'll start to try and open the legs from here. So rather than me trying to push, if I'm trying to push the leg, I'm also pushing his legs closed by doing this. So what do? Well, I try and open by pulling the leg towards me. So if I pull the leg towards, now I can start to get this knee up and out, right, to get free. Now I can start to, once I've opened, I can now start to turn and bring the knee through. Yeah? So I can start opening, I can pull, then push. Now I've got the knee free, I can now come across to the other side as well. Yeah? But the big thing, which I think a lot of you are getting, because you weren't, I don't know if you found the person underneath, could you roll them over easily? Or if you've got good upper body control, it's hard for them to roll you over. Yeah? Did you find that in order for them to actually try and roll you over, they had to open their legs in the first place? You take the leg out. Yeah? So, we're here. So when I'm passing half guard, a lot of the time I like to sit in this position and get control. Then I can start to pull and start trying to open my knee out. Knee comes free, I can turn and move wherever I want. Okay? Cool. All right. So we've talked about a couple of times when we're passing guard. Once we're in this position, obviously we've got a knee slice, haven't we? Yeah, we can start bringing the knee through. So if I've got this controlled here, I'll start to turn my hip and pull my knee out, yeah, which we'll talk about. Or you can come across, if the foot's controlled here and the foot is stuck, I can still maintain that upper body control and use my foot to free my other foot, yeah? Which is solid as well, okay? All right. And then there are other things we can do, other fancy things we can do, which maybe we'll look at the end, yeah, from there. Okay. So let's go back to a close, to that half guard again, back here. Once again, all we're looking to do is free the knee, all right? But now you've got a few options of how you want to do it. You can position yourself in however way you want to try and do it. But once again, you're just trying to free the knee, okay? Then we're going to do another round, and the game is to try and get past the legs. Yeah, to try and actually free your foot as well this time. Or should we do that? Okay, no, scratch that, completely different idea. Your knee is already free. Start to free your foot now. Just 3 minutes. So you're going to start with the knee across here. So you're in what we call quarter guard. Yeah, so you're only holding on to the ankle. Okay.
Last ditch attempt.
Yeah, last ditch attempt. Yeah. Person on the bottom, you got 2 goals. Either get back to any guard now, open guard, yeah, or try and roll me over, yeah. Okay. Think about my weight distribution if you want to do that, yeah. Think about my weight distribution. You have to get momentum going in a certain direction. Let's work that one out. The other way, the other position I want you to try and play around with is this 3/4 mount. So you've got this here, yeah. Okay, so all you got to try and do is free your ankle. person on top. Person on the bottom, sweep, get on top, or get back to a closed guard or an open guard of your choice. Cool, good. All right, new partners then. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 5 minutes, let's go. Sit, keep that head control. That's good, that's good, that's good. Knee on the floor. That's it. Good, knees through. Now you can start to try and put the other foot. So that other foot needs to try and get on his knees rather than his arm. That's good, that's good. Can you turn the knee and come out the other way? Yeah, fantastic. Okay, wait for it. When you feel, you can get that knee. All right, that's fine, that's fine. Nearly. Okay, change over. Because he's got that knee back, you've lost the knee a little bit. Think about angle of your knee, Joe. So where you're here, don't try and pull, but try and get your knee in line with his knees. Try and, yeah, so parallel to his knees. Yeah. Some of that upper body control, Tom. That's good movement there, Joe. Knee in line with her knees. Uh-huh. Nice. Good. Good. Ah. So frustration. Ah. Ah. So knee through. You can either go there or right the way over the other side, 3/4 mount, wherever you want to start from.
Is that right?
Take a kidney as well if you want. Okay, yeah. Control. That's it. Fight for underhooks. Underhooks. Oh no, the knees, losing the knee. Yes, yes, there's a knee. Can you switch to your knee to the other side now? Ah, oh dear. Try again, try again. You good? You okay, Just?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Can you twist your hips now? And turn the face this way. So turn your whole hips that way and slide through like a penguin sliding into the water. There you go. There you go. But try and get an underhook and keep yourself. Don't turn too much because it'll get to your back. That's good. There you go. That's good. Okay. So now do it again. When you do that next time, don't try and overturn.
Okay.
Keep an underhook that side and try to do the same thing just with your hips. But excellent movement. The movement's there.
Is that right? Quarter mount?
Knee on the floor. Now you're in quarter mount. 3/4 mount. Okay. Yeah. Wrist injury.
That's
Okay.
why I thought with the big
Rest.
ones, then I don't have to measure it myself.
Can I can't check it. If it really hurts really badly, yeah, get it checked. If it hurts, look, man, it might be stiff. It might be stiff. It might be tight tendons or tight muscles. Yeah. So yeah, just then it's probably that. Might have to rest it. Rest it, boy. Time. Good work. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, guys. So we'll do one more round, but we're going to do it. We'll open it up a little bit more. But let's just have a quick look at options you have. So if you've got the knee through this way, naturally you're probably going to be looking to try and knee slice, right? To try and free the knee. Yeah, totally cool. Yeah. Again, all this time, you need to have something on the upper body. If you don't have anything from the upper body, he has control. He can start to turn and move. So we need to have some sort of connection to the upper body. So I'll look to underhook here, or have like a good connection. I might just go with an underhook for now, so I can come here, all right? If I can control this arm, this is even better, okay? When I want to try and finish this, I want to try and bring my knee in line with his knees. So I'm not trying to pull out this way. The reason for that is my foot acts like a hook, so it just gets stuck. If I can turn my body here, so my knee is in line, my foot naturally goes into a point. Now I can slide like a penguin into the water. Okay? So I can come in here and slide through. Okay? So it's a nice little thing to think about there. Okay, so that's one thing we can look to do from that position. The other thing is to look to try and come across here into 3/4 mount. Yeah? Trousers up. Okay, so we're here. From this, again, I look to try and use my other leg. So if I can, I'm going to look to get this underhook and keep really, really tight on it. If I get double underhooks, even better. Yeah? Here. Now I can use my foot on the knee to push and pry my other leg out. If it's too much, he's really tight with this here, okay? What I can do is I can roll back the way I came, here, and come back to the back. Yeah, Tom's like, yes you can. Okay, so there's options there, right?
Just don't think that way. I can only think 2D at the moment.
That's fine.
I've got 3D things.
I mean, it's just like, I've seen it before, so I'll try it. But like, you may not have to pick up everything, right? So there's this sort of little idea of having knowledge about the position. So you can see different things. Once you've seen different ideas, you're going to attempt these different ideas. But there's also knowledge of, so actually doing the thing is something different. So you have knowledge of and knowledge about. You have knowledge about everything. We could read a book you could read a book, everything about jiu-jitsu. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be able. You could read a book, everything you need to know about jiu-jitsu, but it doesn't necessarily mean you'd be able to do jiu-jitsu. Just because you have knowledge about everything doesn't necessarily mean you'd be able to do it. Okay?
Read the book and everything about it.
So what we do is we try and develop our knowledge of, yeah? So what we try and do is develop our knowledge of, but this is how we're going to do it. We do it with skill-based stuff, okay? But there's no reason why we can't share knowledge about as well, all right? Cool. Everyone cool with that? Okay, we're going to do another 3 minutes. This time, you're going to start half guard. So knees trapped here. Let's do 2 minutes. One person's going to be trying to pass, the other person's going to try and either sweep, get on top, or get their legs back into a closed guard, yeah? 2 minutes and then switch, okay? But we're starting from this position now. Think about upper body control. Think about trying to put them flat on the back. Think about freeing your knee and freeing your ankle, okay? And think about how to roll. Yes. Everyone cool? Bonus points if you get the back. All right, everyone cool? Everyone good? Watch everyone roll all over the place. Where's Chris Collier? He's not here today.
Yeah.
He'd be all over that. Everyone good? All right, give it a go. 1, 2, 3. So there's one person for 2 minutes and then the next person, all right? I'll tell you when to change. Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit. Now you've now got to try and get out of there without losing the position. So carry on, see where it goes. Yeah, it's a strange position. See where you can. Yeah, same person in the same position for 2 minutes. Now he gets her knees out and gets up. There you are. Now the position's lost. Good man. For a friend. Well, it's at the end. It's at the other end. But I've got 3 stripes on this one. Yeah, but there's also another stripe here. I can't fit it here. On the actual, yeah, but then it'll get covered. Put it on the red bit. Guard's back. Red bit is for your tabs. What red? Well, red means like instructor, teacher. Yeah. You get a black belt with a white tab, which means competitor. If you're an instructor, you have a red one or like a black belt, but then not necessarily, because an instructor will also have the two white tabs at the end. Yeah. And then you have a white tab, which means you're a competitor, you're a fighter. A black one is for students. But you can't have a black belt with a black stripe because you won't be able to see it. Change. Flip. No, you guys keep flipping. Flip. Go. One day, buddy. It'd be cool. One day. Gotta try and get your knees better though. And your wrist. You'll be too afraid. You're too afraid at the moment because your knees. No. Well, no, you're not really allowed. Well, I don't think you are. I don't think you are allowed. Knee supports, no. Not when you compete. You're not allowed to wear them underneath because it makes it hard for people to grab. You can't wear them on top, definitely not. Switch. I don't think so, mate.
Yours or someone else's? Yeah.
It's pretty cool, mate. You know, flying, you know, flying arm bars. I do know them. Yeah. Submission, mate. It's a flying submission. Flying submission. Flying triangle. Don't know. Head control, Danny. Head control.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Change the legs. Look, change the legs. Head control. Head control. Head control, Danny. Switch. There's a bat. Joe's going to the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good work, everyone. Time. Everyone good? Any questions? Whew. Christopher. So the big thing is having that head control, right? That upper body control to try and free the knee to start with. So we broke it down into sections, didn't we? Freeing the knee, trying to free the ankle, pinning the person. Yeah, that's all. That's the elements we need to try and pass that guard. Yeah, and so all we have to really do is just try and play around with those little elements You can start them in isolation, or you can start putting them together with everything else. Yeah, so just putting yourselves in different positions with that. Okay, cool. Everyone good? All right, we'll do a couple of rounds. Might finish well, not finish, but you guys can carry on roll. I'm going to try and do some other little bits from my other little harebrained scheme that I've got going. See if it works. All right, everyone cool? Okay, let's do a couple of rounds. 1, 2, 3.
chalice in my palm. Numb the breeze, on the herb, all I calm. Salt in the air, but my soul feel clean. Me a reason with the sea over heights unseen. My foot them bare, but me head elevate. Every job prayer, me now move with hate. My spirit full up like coconut cup. Me sip from Jah creation, give thanks. Full up, me no chase Babylon, me no chase gold. Me chase wisdom where the ancients hold. Every little puff come with reverence deep. Me not just smoke, me meditate and keep me sight. The waves them chant like storm. Every crest and fall, a natural bomb. Me inhale life, exhale sin. Jah kingdom start from deep within. 420 coastline, breezing on my chest. Vital flame burn clean, my soul at rest. Me burn the fire for the most high name. One herb, one eye, one eternal flame. Me no need no crown, me no need no fame. Me there with your works, not man game. My heart on drum, my thought on breeze. Me hold the silence like ancient trees. Works, not man game. My heart on drum, my thought on breeze. My hold the silence like ancient trees.
Bye.